1970 about, I introduced some legislation. I was in the State House at the time to create a bicycle path around the Great Lakes. My idea was that we just designate some local roads and slowly improve them as we had the money, but at least put up signs and that sort of thing. Anyway, the bill got sent to the Parks and Recreation Committee. And I went to the Speaker of the House and said, bill has to do with roads. It belongs in the transportation, roads and bridges. He said, I thought so too, but the chairman of the committee didn't want it. So I went to the chairman of the Transportation, Roads and Bridges Committee and I said, this bill has to do with roads. It should be in your committee. He said, it has to do with bicycles. Well, I said, it has to do with bicycles on roads. He said, bicycles don't belong on roads.
What's his name? We'll vote him out.
Well, trying not to be antagonistic, I said, well, where do you think they belong? Well, he wasn't sure about that, but he finally said, well, on sidewalks, I guess. It was about 2 weeks before the bridge walk, and I said, well, if I want to ride my bike from Lansing to Mackinac to join the governor for the bridge walk, there wouldn't be a lot of sidewalks. He said, you couldn't ride your bicycle from Lansing to Mackinac. And the next year, I sent out a press release saying, we're going to Mackinac. Does anybody want to go along? By the third year, so many people showed up that I couldn't handle it. And that's when Tri-County Bicycle Association came to the rescue and really has made it happen. So it started out as a political event, win our right to the road, get the attention of motorists, let them know we want to share the road with them. In recent years, it's become more of a fundraising. It really raises a fair amount of money, and thanks to all of you, but really thanks to the volunteers, because we don't pay more than it's worth. If they paid all those volunteers $10 an hour, it would cost us more, right, than it does now. So, anyway, thanks to all the volunteers. Thanks to you. And when you pass me, which you do, cut out